friend of mine that I got sober with, who came to this meeting with us all the time on Wednesday nights, he relapsed and died from a fentanyl overdose, which unfortunately is starting to become pretty common. But we were really close friends, and we wanted to figure out some way we could celebrate his life. I got in touch with Matt, and he was like more than willing to let us use this space. It was really nice because we're comfortable here. I pretty much came to Charlotte to go to treatment, and I got out. I was living in a sober living house. You know, I remember I didn't have any money really. I didn't have my car yet. I woke up in this sober living house, and I was like, I don't even have groceries here. What am I gonna eat? So I didn't know what I was doing. I was like really hopeless. I got introduced to this 12-step fellowship meeting here on Wednesday nights just to be around like-minded people who had been through what I had been through. I came every Wednesday. The couch that I sat on is in the back out there. It's this dingy orange couch. That's
not dingy, man. Come on,
man. It's a little, but that's what's so great.
We didn't rehearse that part.
I know. We would, but every single Wednesday I came here and I got here early and I made coffee and I stayed late, and there'd be people like Jeff down there and you know, I'd stay down there. We met down there. We were only about 30 to 40 people.
Yeah, downstairs.
Downstairs we would meet is where we started. And the camaraderie and like the joyousness and everything that, you know, that had been missing my whole life, that I didn't know I needed, I found here. And it's crazy because a lot of people don't even know about it. And now we got so big that we had to ask the church, can we move up here? And I mean, any given day we have 4 buses come in with treatment centers of people that have less than 30 days of sobriety. We have, you know, 70 people that are just trying to recover. And I told Matt, we were standing out there, I was like, you know, like that room right there means so much to me. You know, I'll always be able to look back at this time of my life and like in hindsight be like, wow, like, you know, if you would have met me 2.5, 3 years ago, I was unrecognizable from the person I am today. So, you know, to have a place to meet every Wednesday, because if Watershed wasn't here, we wouldn't be able to meet. We got so big that we couldn't even fit in the 12-step clubhouse up the road where we were. It's kind of even hard to understand how many people this place helps other than me, people new in sobriety that felt just like I felt. So yeah, I will always feel indebted to this church and very passionate for this room especially.
Something shifted for me when you pointed through the doors and said, my first 60 days of sobriety happened sitting in that room. This church loves our community of recovery. We're your biggest cheerleaders. We're so inspired by your courage. And I want to say to you, the same thing. Thank you for your willingness to put yourself out here with our community. I have just been super impressed and inspired by the brief amount of time that we've interacted. You are a wise old soul trapped in a 23-year-old body, man. And I love you. Thank you for being here this morning. Would you give Jack a big round of applause?